Baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. Donaldson and Cano slug it out coming up next. R.A. Dickey starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, you take a look at that whip. It's under 1-2, which tells me he's been pretty darn effective all year long. We'll see how he does in this one.
Leonis Martin heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Mariners, center fielder.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, I think the opposing pitchers will need to be careful when working to Adam Lind.
Defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, the center fielder in this one, as good as anybody out there in the field. Has a lot of speed, can cover a lot of ground, and most importantly, he's very reliable.
Robinson Cano steps in looking to get it going offensively. Things have not been going his way of late. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. James Paxton, the left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls put in play, defense being very involved. Should be.
Look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Steve, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
I think you really have to be patient in this one. Work the count, take some pitches, and then put the ball in play. I think you're going to have to try to manufacture runs one base hit at a time.
Jose Bautista will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play sixth in the American League in hitting.
And we know he's been in this league for a while now, and it
might just be the thing.
Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Well, you don't typically see or hear a lot of complaints about Hendricks' zone, Matt. Pretty fair all the way around.
Chased a bad ball up out of the zone, 2-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Throw gets him, 2 down. And with that, let's take a look at how the Mariners will set up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, when you talk about a position that requires arm strength, right field is one of those. This man, he has arm strength to die for. He could throw it from the wall. He could probably throw it from the darn stands. I hope he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
Into the windup and the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Can you imagine waking up every morning, coming to the ballpark, knowing that you're getting...
So 1 gone in the inning now as we take a look at the AL East standings to check out where the Blue Jays land coming into this one. Kevin Pillar strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Kevin Pillar.
On the ground to the left side. Seager has it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely. A nice daytime shot there from one of the many marinas here in Toronto as we're set to go in the third inning of this one. Franklin Gutierrez leads it off here. Bot hit hard up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. And here is Jose Bautista now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Right fielder, number 19.
Here comes the first pitch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Smith. Gone! A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista, number 22 on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3.
Nelson Cruz heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
But what a difference 5 days can make. He's been a totally different pitcher out there compared to his last start. The command is much better. The pitches are much sharper. Even the body language tells me he's got things under control.
And there are 2 away now. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA.
Well, Matt, they're near the top of the league in that category. You can see right here. And it's always nice to know that whoever steps on the bump for you, you're going to have a chance to win. A lot of teams are envious of that stat, and these pitchers, they deserve a lot of credit for what they've accomplished so far.
Swing and a liner. Oh, look at Donaldson. The throw. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, what a play.
They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back to Toronto after this.
Now batting, second baseman.
Devin Travis will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Those first pitch outs, that's for sure.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Now batting, first baseman.
Justin Smoke is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone, but you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Takes this the other way to right. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the... So the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Number 7.
At the plate, Seth Smith. His last at-bat didn't go his way. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
And you start to wonder if anyone's going to get on base against him again. That's 10 straight now he's retired.
Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point.
He was knocked around for 5 runs the last time he took the mound, so it's fair to say that he's pitching much, much better right here. He hasn't given them anything.
Ketel Marte started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball sent out towards Saunders in left. Oh, and he misses it. Around second. He'll try for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly
way to the tournament MVP award.
Designated hitter.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Nelson Cruz, as he'll go to work on trying to strike him out for the second time. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Mariners nothing. Edwin Encarnacion.
Center fielder
Kevin Pillar stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Paxton's ready and delivers. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. 2 away now. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Franklin Gutierrez will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
He couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. There, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole now. I'll tell you, he's been lit, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail this one 1-0. Hold a 1-0. Seth Smith will stand in, and he, like so many,
goes along, you get the sense that sooner or later somebody's going to run into one of these fastballs and hit one out of here.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Steve Clevenger.
Striding into the box, Steve Clevenger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hard hit ball to second. There is Travis on to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Leonis Martin will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
And obviously a walk here would be a big no-no with 2 outs in the 9th. You cannot put that tying run on base.
Pillar's there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, the Blue Jays received a sterling performance in this one from the man you see there, R.A. Dickey. It may not be a rookie card, but it's valuable enough to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top, 1-0.